Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Derelict History. I'm here tonight at a abandoned farmhouse or farm property. It was demolished right around 2005, November 2005, somewhere around there. Last known aerial footage I have of any occupancy of it was probably about 2003. I'll have those up here in a second. Haven't heard of any activity or anything out here. We're just going to check it out and see if there is. We're going to do an overnight camping investigation. So, camera quit following me. Yeah, so appreciate everybody that has subscribed, the likes, and yeah, negative comments, even love them, kind of don't, but let them roll off our backs for real. Got too much confidence for all that. All right, well, I'll get back with you guys. Here would be cornfields. Look at that. Look up what style that is. But that's an old-timey barn there. I'll show you where I think the coyotes, look at that old fence. Let's see. Foundation or the floor for the, it'd be the foundation for the rest of the barn. This thing's much, much bigger. I'm gonna take you to the other side where I think coyotes like to hang out. You guys let me know what y'all think. Now this is where they'd pull the tractor through to work on and store. Now look at this area over here. Now maybe just because of the type of overgrowth canopy on this, but look how bald this area is. It goes all through there. Back there a little ways, I mean, I see deer tracks mainly, but not many, so maybe not. Let's go finish setting up. Just get all the self-defense shit ready. And we'll get it ready, son. Being all set up. Still gotta set up a tent and stuff over here. Got a nice little spot clean. Got the TV already hung up. Got the 10477 going. If you know, you know. This place is pretty cruddy. Pretty cruddy. I'll have a light going here in a little bit. We'll look around. Probably should have turned down that volume. Probably should have turned down the TV volume. But oh well. Over here would have been a good spot. Pretty clean. But it was wet the other day. That's why I cleaned up over here. This was the only dry spot. Alright, I'll get back with you here in a little bit. Alright. This is the setup for the night. We got the new Nightcat. Ooh, ain't got the side shot. The new Nightcat. One person tent. It's actually old Wade Rooney's new tent. Had to figure out how to set it up for him. But he don't like to go camping that much. Every time we got a camping trip scheduled, he seems to start to not feel good or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is the old setup for the night. Got the fire circle going. TV rocking. Tent set up. Shit. There is part of the loft left. I can't get high enough to see. With the camera at least. Over here's a bunch of junk. I'm not sure where the hell this light's coming from. Oh yeah, okay. Huh. Oh well. Well, my light's fucking up. There we go. I got a light on another gimbal. Trying to get used to using a gimbal. Whoa. Been drinking a little too much whiskey. See, it keeps getting out of focus and shit. There we go. There we go. Show you a little chill spot for the night. We got off-brand camping chair. I don't know what brand it is. And then we got the old Crown Royale. Pepsi Cola, though I do prefer Dr. Pepper. And yeah, that's about it. Just gonna sit here and chill and relax for a little bit. See what we can't hear or see, but I think that's wishing a little too much, but you never know. But yeah, I'll let you know what's going on here in a few minutes. We got a fire going. Get some food cooking later. And yeah, watch some TV. Alright. Let's see what happens. Alright, we're going to go take a walk outside, and I'll show you roughly right about where this place is and what we're dealing with on the outside. We'll go out the hole where the farmer throws all of his rocks. At least the last couple of years, they're all been down here. It's still pretty daylight out. Not too much left, about 40 minutes if that. Shit. Check it out. Corn ain't too awfully tall yet, but looks pretty good. Gotta go check on the little iron horse. People out there, gotta keep an eye on that road with the fire, but I'm pretty sure we'll be alright. Too far away to do anything about it. Yeah, so back here was the barn. That's where it just came from. And over here was actually where the house was, up this way. I know I hear it. I swear I hear a radio or something. There's no way that's birds. I swear I hear like a radio or a TV, but my TV's too damn far away. But then the closer I get to it, it just sounds like fucking birds. I heard the same thing. When was that? It was yesterday sometime. But it's down here more. For real, I'll be honest with you. I thought I heard like talking and shit up in there. I thought I'd come across some migrants. It's a great place to hide out. See, it's nice and bright out here still. But in them woods, shit. The little iron horse is still there. There's the iron horse. Yeah, there's a gun going off. Probably not, because this mic sucks. Could walk across there tonight. Check out that abandoned farmhouse. That thing's nasty inside. I was in it when it went abandoned. Let's go back. Beautiful cornfield. Need another chest warmer. Need to start bringing 2 loads of chest warmers on. 12 ounces ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? 1 Pepsi can amount of whiskey just ain't enough. And I don't know what's up with Crown Royal. Just to let you guys know, I don't drink often. But when I do, it's the Royal. And I'm thinking there's something up with it, you know? Me and old Wader Rooney goes through a 5th, and I'm still sober at the end of the night. I know I drink slow as shit, but come on. You're supposed to drink in moderation or, responsibly. Sipping whiskey. But when you sip it, don't seem to do nothing. I had 2 Bud Lights earlier, and the first one did. I felt that more than I've ever felt some of this Crown. So I don't know. These people out here watching me, I bet they're moving way too slow. And so is my Zoom. Alright, let's go back into the abyss. Y'all should have staked up out here. What do y'all think? I think not. You can't even see nothing. We got the fire going. Very small. Looks a lot bigger on camera than what it is. So I'll have to attend to that one. Got my cat attending. Rolling cotton swabs. Let's see what it does. Yeah, there she goes. That'll do, laddie. That'll do. Boy, that looks a whole lot bigger than it is because all the IR light, fire gives off a lot of infrared light. That's mainly what it's comprised of. Look at that. It looks like it's roaring. But in reality, you know what I'm thinking? I think I should come back here with the old Ego leaf blower. Come back with the old Ego leaf blower and clean her up. This is a nice little barn for real. I mean, structurally sound. Probably has 10 more years left. Maybe 8. Make it look decent. Make it look decent. I'm going to take y'all around so you can see what this thing looks like before I clean her up. See, this is over. Hold on. That'll work. This is over here back behind the tent. I'm still learning this stuff, guys. The gimbal and whatnot. Alright, so over here, yeah, that's back behind the tent. This is where they'd bring the old tractor in. I know that the alright, we switch back anyway. So this is another corner of the barn. Not really sure what these entrances for. This right here was a chute of some sort. Just like, I mean, there were chutes all around this pool. Maybe it ain't a chute. Anybody that knows what that is, I guess it'd be framing, some type of window frame. But every window's got one, I tell you. This, I don't think, was originally an entrance. It's been broke out. Same with that. I don't know, maybe animals came in here at one point. But over here is just a bunch of like old VHSs. I'd show you what kind of book I found over here. But I don't think YouTube'd be alright with it. That railroad. There's old red bug spray. Over here, check this out. This is an old projector television. These are, for those who don't know, youngins' first flat screens. You could throw a remote through these bad boys and they'd still work. The screen, I mean. Because it's a projection. And over here's the other corner. The last corner I ain't showed. This is definitely the main doorway for the farmer. No steps though, I tell you. Careful of my light. Look how that brick's missing. Isn't that odd? Yeah, this place is torched. Just about. I'm gonna clean her up though. Got an old sewing table here. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm gonna get all this cleaned up, every bit of it. This is documentation for what it used to be. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all them VHSs. Probably throw them in a bucket or something. There's a lot of cockroaches out here too. Gotta remember, that's nature, and they are out in nature. There ain't a damn lick of food out here, but for some reason there's cockroaches, but that's where they come from, out here. Then a human moves in, ample food, and all of a sudden you got an infestation. To breed, it takes energy. I've only seen probably 4 out here. These up in the rafters here. See, that's what I need to get some real wood for out here, man. This fucking branch shit ain't cutting it. This shit's crazy. Look at this motherfucker. There's a fucking daddy long leg going right for the fire. I wonder what that's about. Never mind, he's headed out. Spacing out like I'm some Kevin Spacey. Yep, so we're probably about to head home in about a half hour. Didn't bring the batteries. Didn't bring enough Wasky. I didn't bring enough batteries.